Hello, my name is Aubrey. Welcome to my channel. It's been a little while. I think the last time I posted here on my booktube channel was over a month ago, which is no good. So I thought today I would just come on here and kind of explain where I've been, do kind of like what I've been reading / March TBR type thing. Today is March 11th, so it's maybe a little too late to do a full-on March TBR, but it'll be kind of a what I'm reading as well. Just like some updates for the channel, I guess. So yeah, I have been super busy. February was just a super crazy month for me. My boss basically dumped like a big project in my lap and my boyfriend's lap. We work together, and so we have just been working tirelessly on that. There was like a 2-week period where we didn't have a single day off really, and so I just have not had a lot of time to film. I definitely have not had a lot of time to edit, and so even some videos that I had filmed like way back in January haven't gotten like edited yet, which has been stressing me out. For so long. I still have my video of like my top 10 reads of last year that I'm still sitting on because I just have not had that much time or energy to edit it, but it's coming soon. It's coming soon. I'm so sorry. I know it's March already. I don't know how that happened, but it'll be here. But yeah, I've also just a couple days ago I filmed my January and February wrap up. I also filmed a what I've watched in January and February, which is going to be kind of a new thing that I want to do, talking about like visual media, but that one's going to be a little bit harder because I want to try to insert like clips of the movies or TV shows or whatever I was talking about, and I have no clue how to do any of that, so I'm gonna have to learn how to do that. Hopefully I can. So that'll be coming soon too. So yeah, there's exciting stuff to come. But yeah, I just thought I would come on here and give you guys a little update of what I've been reading so far this month. The first book / novella that I want to talk about is Fairest by Marissa Meyer. Last year I was working my way through the Lunar Chronicles. This is the novella that comes between Cress and Winter, and this is like Queen Levana's origin story as the main villain of the series. I'm a little bit over halfway through it and I am enjoying it immensely. There's a lot of stuff that Marissa Meyer has been kind of alluding to in Queen Levana's past that we're now getting to explore, and I think she's doing a really good job of like explaining Levana's backstory, her tragedy, and all of that, while also keeping her from being too sympathetic, because you really don't want, in this kind of story, in this kind of fairy tale story, you definitely don't want your villain to be too sympathetic. And so yes, while Queen Levana has a lot of trauma and we're taking a look at her life and we're getting to see why she is the way she is, all of the bad things that she still chooses to do don't feel excused by the trauma, if that makes sense. So it's like, okay, we get kind of what's fueling you, but at the same time, I don't feel sorry for you. Like, I don't feel like the choices you're making are justified, but I can see why you're making them. So I think she's doing a really good job of balancing that. And yeah, I've been really enjoying this so far. I feel like this has kind of rekindled my enjoyment for this series. I don't know, I had kind of maybe lost a little bit of interest in finishing it out, but after reading this, I am super hyped to get into Winter. So yeah, this has been really good. And I have this problem where I keep picking up multiple books at once, which I have to stop doing because it stresses me out when I have a bunch of things like vying for my attention, but I keep doing it and I need to stop. But the second book that I have been reading picked up is Winter's Orbit by Everina Maxwell. I decided to try out an Illumicrate subscription and I've really been loving it. But yeah, so this was one of the books. I think this was the January or February book. And yeah, it's really pretty. I don't know how I feel about these like very bold sprayed edges, but overall it is a very pretty book. I'm not that far into this. I think I only got up to it looks like I'm only on chapter 2, so I did not get very far into this. And I'll explain why in just a second. But I had picked this up because I was really in the mood for some sci-fi. This is supposed to be like a sci-fi romance. It's about these two men who have to get married for this like galactic alliance. I don't know much more than that, but I've been hearing such good things about this that I really wanted to pick it up. It throws a lot at you right off the bat, like a lot of names and politics, so that was a bit hard to swallow because it really gets shoved at you like in the first and second chapter. But I am definitely excited to continue on. Like I said, I've heard such good things, but if you're not a big sci-fi reader, I feel like some of that could be a bit jarring because it's a lot of names, it's a lot of that kind of stuff just like thrown at you. So anyway, I really want to get back to this, but the reason I stopped reading this was because I finally got the Fairy Loot editions of An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. These came in the mail sometime last week and I was so excited. They're so beautiful. I will show them off in a haul at some point, but I'll give you a little preview right now. They are just absolutely stunning. But I have just been so excited to read this series that like the second I opened the box, I was like sitting down to read this first book. Again, I'm not that far into it. I'm on chapter 7, but I'm loving it so far. The writing is gorgeous. I really like both of our characters so far. This is like a dual perspective, I don't know, kind of Roman inspired fantasy. So yeah, I am just so excited to finally read these. I hope I love it. I'm loving it so far. I think if I finish this and can't wait for the second book, I will just binge read probably the whole quartet. So yeah. Okay, and then a couple more books that I'm hoping to get to this month. I really want to read volumes 4, 5, and 6 in the Fullmetal Alchemist. I have a review of volumes 1, 2, and 3 in my January-February wrap-up, which will be coming soon. I really loved them. I want to make sure that I'm diligent in continuing the series. I think I can easily get to this month. And then I have 2 books that I don't know if I'll get to, but I just wanted to throw them on here because they're still somewhat priorities for me. The first being The Well of Ascension. I feel like I've been saying that I want to read this since like last November and I just haven't gotten to it, but I really want to. I just keep getting distracted by like shinier books, I guess, but I really do need to get to this before I start to forget the first book. And then the second book that maybe I will get to is The Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang. I finished The Poppy War in February. It kind of put me in a reading slump. I talk about this in my wrap up, but I didn't end up loving it. I really enjoyed the first half, like the academy setting, and then the second half was just a really bad slog for me. Our main character started to become really inconsistent. The pacing felt a little bit off. Like, I don't know. It wasn't working for me. I was not enjoying it by the end of it. I still want to give the second book a try. I know that this series is just so well loved. And also, you know, I spent money on this. So I feel like I should at least give it a try. Hopefully I'll like it, but you know, the first book just kind of put a bad taste in my mouth, and so I'm not that motivated to get to this, but you know, we'll see. It's still high priority because again, I if I'm gonna get to it, I want to get to it while the Poppy War is still fresh in my mind because I just forget stuff so fast. I feel like I'm already starting to forget stuff, so if I'm gonna get to it, I want to get to it soon. So yeah, that is what I've been reading / my reading plans for March, and you know, why I haven't been on BookTube lately, but things have slowed down at work a little bit, and hopefully I will have more time to film and edit and all of that stuff. So I can get back into the swing of things. Like I said, I have several videos that should be coming out soon. They're really long and they're probably going to take a lot of time to edit, but I'm going to try to get them up as quickly as I can. So yeah, I hope you guys will stick around for those. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I hope to see you next time. Bye. Do you guys love these earrings? I got them in the mail just a couple of days ago. I'm obsessed with them. They're made from real butterfly wings, but they're sustainably harvested. I'll leave a link to the Etsy shop where I got them in the description because I just think they're so lovely. But yeah, all right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.